still, we're rather far from that point. I mean, white is solidly winning in this position.
Well, only 8 seconds on Anish Giri's clock, so he is winning objectively. 6 seconds on. This is just a pure bullet game at this point.
Yeah, I think that white's goal is to capture those queenside pawns, give up the c3 pawn, and get into an endgame, which is exactly what he's going for, where the time factor maybe won't matter as much, although with seconds on your clock, anything can happen. It doesn't even matter how simplified the position is. We saw that with Anish yesterday against Rajabov. He had reached a completely drawn position and then a last-second blunder. But here he is converting very, very well. He's capturing b5, and what does black really have here?
I guess play your rook, just protect the pawn, and it's going to take a long time to win that pawn, and it will require your king to come to the queens. And if this king goes over here, your g2 pawn will be loose. So I think there are actually some reasonable chances here for Nihal Sarin to survive.
My question is, why did the king go to h2? Like, the king needs to go f2 and try to get into the center and, like, attack black's rook so that it'll lose control over the a3 pawn. Why is the king on h2? Maybe it doesn't matter because white has all the time in the world. Wait, bishop to f3 now.
That was a really bad move.
That's game over.
Yo, that's huge oversight from Nihal Sarin. He gave away the pawn, but that was looking like almost a fortress, in fact, if he hadn't given up that pawn for free.
I feel like it was always losing, but you never know with low time. Now there's just nothing that can go wrong. Also, Anish has built up a pretty decent amount of time on the clock, already over 20 seconds. Easily convertible position. I think this game is about to finish.
Yeah, these rooks might be traded off by force. The only thing you don't want to have is this pawn and this bishop. That is the wrong corner. So g4, be very careful. If h3 is played, do not take it with your pawn. That's the only trick black has left, but there is a resignation. Anish Giri wins game 1, and a very deserved victory for the Holland player.
Yeah, this is a great win for Anish. I mean, getting the momentum right into the match gives him confidence.